Hello, hello, hello. Really pray for people are having an amazing, blessed Thursday, almost at afternoon. It's actually Thursday evening here in South Africa. It's currently 12 minutes past 7 p.m. and we're slowly approaching target. I will post 3 videos this week actually. One of the setup we took long, and then one of a tape reading session where we kind of anticipate a potential consolidation and where the market will draw to later on in the session and potential areas of interest for entries. And of course, the last video is this one, which is a review where target is hit, as my mentor would say, bagged and tagged, baby. Beautiful setup, beautiful execution in and of itself. Very nice. I actually enjoyed today's session. I'm not gonna lie to you. 20 handle stop, 20 handle TP, the usual. Not 20 handle TP this time. This time we look for a higher target. So I will upload the recordings for both and the tape reading session for your edification. And what's important is I want you to notice when you review my video, what's very important is, let me just zoom in here. What's very important is the inefficiency of study. So we're studying it for potential long, short entries, invalidations, etc. And my current execution that I took was at exactly 10:45. I will upload the first half of it. It took a lot longer than anticipated, I'm not going to lie to you. And initially I thought this was going to be a breakaway gap, but we traded back into it right on time. I'm not pyramiding this year. You have not seen me pyramid, nor will you see me pyramid. Not because I can't, but because I made a promise to one of my students. Once he graduates, then and only then will I pyramid. And then you'll see the full extent of my models and how I pyramid, how I scale, etc. But for now, it's just to show you one shot, one kill. Hey, that's the most important part. To show you that it's possible, that you can just do it once and call it a day. And this was the main inefficiency we're focusing on, where your stop was just below here or above there, etc. But this was very nice in terms of execution, very nice in terms of tape reading, very nice in terms of session. And I want you to notice how we anticipated the whole session in and of itself, just using the 3 previous highs. By following my rules, we had 2 beautiful executions. You could have taken far more, the shorts, the longs, the retracements. This was beautiful. 1251 was just amazing. That out of all the entries, that's my favorite. That here, that there, and also this one we took at 45, which is nice. That was very nice. Those were beautiful executions, long. But other than that, that's all I have for you. I pray you really have an amazing, blessed remainder of your week. And yeah, that's basically it. No further executions taken from me or will be taken later on in the session. This is all. And you're going to spend your whole lifetime to do this. And your goal is to engrave this feeling in you forever, because your goal is to replicate this feeling of, I won't say perfection, but your ability to execute with the utmost of efficiency while studying one PDRA, one inefficiency, one time concept, and really trusting it with the, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful execution in and of itself, but trusting it with everything you have and executing with the utmost of efficiency, studying potential areas of interest with potential areas of invalidation. And notice when you're not over leveraged, it's pretty easy for you to see what's going on. And with time, this 1 will turn into a 2, 2 will turn into a 3, 3 will turn into a 4, 5, 6, 7, and just let time do the heavy lifting. And if you do, I promise, you're going to have executions like this every week, every day, and it won't stop. For me, this is $400. That also long is $400 if you're using a 20 handle stop, 20 handle TP on 1 mini. That's beautiful in and of itself. It's $800 just made in 2 executions. No need to do much, and I think $800 will go a long way for you. But we're not there yet, so we gotta start small. We gotta start from where we are within our current reality and be the best at it and execute at the utmost of efficiency. And this is the best I can do for you. There's nothing more I can do in terms of trying to portray that if you follow your rules, your time, it will eventually pay off. But the more you delay that, is the further you get away from this, is the more you get stuck in this, you lose your money in this, and you never really stay for this. And when the nice moves happen, you're not there. You don't have the money, you don't have the account, you're over leveraged, you're over traded, and that's what I had to go through. That's what I had to overcome in order to reach this level of, not perfection, because it's not really perfect, it's efficient. It's worth it. It's worth every hour I spent, every minute I spent. And eventually it will be the same for you. if you really take the time to know yourself, take the time to allow yourself to learn. And one contract is where it all begins. Start at the basics and let the basics carry you into efficiency and make you the best version of you. And it's not about the money, it is, in all honesty, it is always about the money. But if you want to not think about it, you have to take read. You have to desensitize yourself. This thing has to be separate from your emotions, which is difficult because we're very irrational people. We're irrational people that rationalize. So you need to engrave this feeling of consistency and replicate it rationally every single day. And you need to dwell in it. You need to feel it. You need to engrave it in you. Because if you don't, you'll engrave the feeling of fear, the feeling of anxiety, the feeling of not being good enough, of missing out, of it not playing out in your favor, FOMO, whatever you want to call it. You'll always experience that because you don't use time, you are not efficient as an executor, and you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself. So how are you going to execute if you don't trust yourself? How are you going to be the best version of you if you don't trust yourself? How? It's impossible, my good sir. It is impossible. You have to be the best version of you. You just screenshot that. Anyways, but that's all I have for you. Thank you guys. Thank you for blessing with your ears. And I pray you had an amazing trading session today. I would love to see what you did, your executions, and what you were seeing. And this is beautiful, man. I don't know about you, but I rewatch my videos, bro. This is fire. You know, like, it's freaking fire. See, like, I'm enjoying this. I'm having the time of my life, and I'm inspired by you. You know, your ability to stay true to yourself and keep fighting, my good sir. No one is going to save you in any shape or form. No one is coming to help you out, but you're the only one who can come save you. So save yourself and allow yourself the privilege of experiencing excellence. And don't dwell in mediocrity. The world will try to pull you down. The world will try to tell you you're not good enough. They will force you into self-sabotage. But it's your goal to desensitize from that and accept the outcome and try to understand where you are within the cog. And if you're efficiently removed, accept it and move on and let the day play and see where you got lost and how you got lost. And the only thing you can do is misinterpret. You can't miss a trade. You can't get it wrong. You can't get it right. The only thing you can do is misinterpret or interpret it correctly. And you're constantly engaging with price. You're not trading, you're not making money, you're not executing, you're not pressing the button, you're engaging. You're engaging with price relative to your expectations on a predetermined outcome. And the outcome is uncertain. It's not guaranteed, but it's guaranteed relative to your experience. The better you become, the more efficient you'll be, and soon you will know where the swing highs and swing lows form. And when you say no, it's not in the form of arrogance, it's in the form of you're doing it. You're in the freaking trades. It doesn't matter. You know what anyone says, you're in the freaking trade. If you can get in at the lows and get out at the highs. They always told me that I couldn't do that. And here I am, baby. Here I am. And I believe you can do the same if you dwell in excellence, if you sit with yourself and really take the time to embrace what it feels like to be excellent, what it feels like to be the best thing since sliced bread and live in it, dwell in it, and become the best version of it. And it's going to take time. It's going to take a whole lot of time. And allow yourself to lose people within your personal life. Allow yourself to lose friendships, to lose habits, because when you lose those, that's you learning how to let go in your personal life. Let's say, for example, if you're going through a personal loss, like this year, it's been very tough. You know, I lost someone very dear to me. And it's very hard for me to accept that that's the reality I have to dwell in. But it does not matter. Time moves regardless. It's been months, but it feels like it just happened yesterday. And that's the same thing with trading, with your losing executions. You could have a trade that you lost money or you lost in terms of blowing an account 5 years ago and it still hurts today like it happened yesterday. It's because you've anchored negativity to that execution and you need to desensitize yourself from it. It's going to take you time, and time is the only thing you pay, baby. So give it all you have. Give it all the time it needs. Give yourself all the time you need to grow, to evolve, and to find yourself. And eventually, you will be able to read this like no one else, because I don't believe it's driven. I can't believe that this thing is driven by supply and demand. That does not make sense for me. I can't believe that. It's not in my vocabulary. You know, I believe it's driven by an algorithm relative to time and price. and it's your ability as an executor to interpret at which turning points will swing highs and swing lows form relative to it rapid repricing or spooling in your direction. And it's very important to note these times because they repeat every single day, every single week, and you can get in these executions. I would have loved a pyramid, beautiful, and pyramid day as well, but I'll call it a day, and I'm blessed to be in your presence. Thank you so much for blessing with you here, and I will see you again same time, same place next week. Much love, much love. Bam, bam, bam.